welcome back to part 2 of this exciting adventure. So, let us be on our way, and we'll get started. We just finished this tutorial house, and spoke to all of the people there, got a little bit of an understanding of the game, and so let's begin. So, the market, visit our stall in Lean Square. So, Lean Square is the place with the balloons, but we don't want to go there quite yet. That brat, Luca, says she's made the discovery of a lifetime. I'm so happy I could scream. And yet, you're just sitting there. You're not doing anything. Oh well, whatever. Bread. Take your bread. Alright, moving on. And out. Alright, we don't want to go to Lean Square yet because we want to go down here to Luca's house. As you can tell, Luca is the engineer type. She's the technician of the party. And, yeah. I actually really... Honestly, I can't just say, like, I enjoy one character or another. Because I really like all of the characters. So... Alright. Oh, hi Chrono. Luca's off at Lean Square with her father, Taven, unveiling her new invention. Yeah, her name's Lara. We'll remember that. And it sort of kills any of the puzzle solving aspects of the game, since I played this like 50 times when I was a kid. Like, all the way through. But it's still enjoyable. How is it still enjoyable? I actually finished playing through a game called Stories, The Path to Destinies, and it comments on that fact. Not even the maps change in that game, and one of the aspects of the game is that you restart it, and that's intentional, that you continue to develop and all of that, but we're going this way, even though technically, I don't know. I mean, it never says you can't do this, so we're going to explore down here before we go to Lean Square. But anyway, Stories, Path to Destinies. What it does is it sort of goes through the experience of this one character who has to repeat and continually go back in time until he makes the right decisions. That guy will just say, like, oh, this room is this much. But anyway, Stories. So you have to go through this whole experience of restarting over and over and over again until you get the proper ending, or the good ending, as many places will call it. But you go into there and you go through, and there are several puzzles, and the answers never change. And they actually comment on the fact that those answers are always the same, and they say, it's like, oh, if only, like, my friends were here, they would be so amazed, they would be so shocked at how quickly I'm solving these puzzles. And it's sort of an endearing little thing. See, I'm the piano man. Play me a song, you're the piano man. Play me a song tonight. Play a sad one. I believe that one plays in the Game Over. Although I haven't heard the Game Over song in a long time. Everyone's over at the festival. What fools. You said it. You can just drink beer here. 400 years ago, a woman named Fiona died trying to save the great forest that once flourished in the north. How sad. Yeah, it's a tragedy. Oh, no! Come back! Come back! I want to... There we go. I've got the best jerky in town, but I'm saving it. I might let some go for, say, 9,900 gold. How about it? Oh my goodness. Didn't think so. Now, jerky, it looks a little bit different than you would expect, but we'll get to that. Some monsters coexist with humans, like that piano player. Yeah, isn't that nice? Alright, move it in. I want to go to the festival too. Grandpa and Grandma went to the 100,000th anniversary in Truce. We're keeping an eye on things here. House sitting. I house sat for my brother a few times, and yeah, it works out. Ha! I run this town. I'm so rich I don't even know what to do with it all. Give you 10 gold if you act like a chicken. I'm cheap. Here you go, 10 gold. And you can actually continually do that. Over and over and over and over again. So, if you're really, really patient, you can max out on all your money, and then you can just buy whatever you want for the rest of the game. Dad loves money more than he loves me. That's really sad. Person I hate the most? My dad, of course. Now, one of the reasons I wanted to explore RPGs is that, not surprisingly, really, they have a lot of different themes that are going on in those games, and they give a good opportunity of actually exploring concepts without having to experience them yourself. Like, you can have a very extensive experience whenever it comes to like traumatic childhoods, families, etc., etc., and how people cope with them and deal with them, and you can explore those in a safe setting. That's actually one of my favorite aspects about RPGs. But I wanted to do this to explore both that and also how it ties into Christianity. I mean, I am, a minister after all, so... But I have a love for these games because they teach really, really awesome morals and lessons, and they explore different aspects of humanity. And they explore and teach people certain aspects of how to be a better person. So, we'll explore those. But this guy's a little later in the future. The children are slipping away from us. It's so sad. It is sad. There are too many people who sort of get engrossed in money, and they forget the importance of family. Everyone says Daddy's greedy. They're lying, right? Well, let me alleviate some of that. Got one shelter. Just after I talk about morals and being a greedy person and all of that, it's just like, whoop, let me nick this shelter from you, and let me run away. But anyway, actually, let's do this. If I can. Nothing like a ferry ride. I take the ferry every chance I get. Oh, she's real excited about that. One-way ticket is 10 gold. Want one? Yeah, sure. Here you go. Have a nice day. So this is something that I don't know how many people really experience, because not many people go down to poor at the very beginning of the game. Most of the time they just go straight to the fair. But I like exploring. I really, really like exploring. And so we're going to enjoy this nice, peaceful, lovely ferry ride. Okay. Almost. Sometimes a mysterious whirlpool appears in the ocean near here. What could cause that? Oh, I wonder. I guess I'll never know. If only Fritz would return, I'd ask for nothing more. Right. It's 10 gold to pour. Hop aboard? Nah, we just came from there, so I'm good. So, another thing you can actually do, it is difficult to say whether this is recommended or not, is to just go in here. And explore. Ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum. Power tab. So tabs are a really neat and useful part of this game, because what it does, you see it says power +1, is it's a permanent boost to your abilities. So power increases your strength. So now my power is up by 1. Doesn't really help much at the moment, but it builds, it accumulates. Ah, those high quality sounds. Now. Okay, good. I was afraid I couldn't one-hit them. So you can do this for a good while and sort of clear all of this stuff out. It's much more difficult at this time, and this is technically not something that you need to do at the moment. But regardless, it's a nice way to get a bit of a head start in the game. And you can always go down, rest at the inn, and heal up. So I will actually do this for just a little bit. And we'll go through. One of the really neat things about Chrono Trigger is, and if I was being tactical, I would have hit him next so that he wouldn't have a chance to go, but I'm just not thinking about it at the moment. Man, 48. Yeah, there we go. But we'll go through, clear this out, just to sort of give you the experience. Alright, let's try out this Cyclone. There we go. Remember what the guy said. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, so satisfying. There we go. Chrono's level up. I forgot the translation. High quality translations. Ding ding ding. Oh, I did manage to make it. Awesome. Alright. Just getting a little bit of experience. It helps out a little later in the game, so to be nice and prepared. So that's really the reason why I'm doing this. Can I hit multiple? Nope. You're just far enough away. Ah! Dang. Just missed it. No! Yes! Despite the fact that I did not hit the one that I wanted to do. The critical hit is incredibly satisfying. That stop frame. Oh. One of the great things about old games is they had to make do with what they had. Man, an open field lies ahead. Go through here. There's another one of these. Who put these boxes here? Oh, sorry about that. Something in my eye. But anyway, who put the boxes there? That's a weird place to put a box. Anyway, moving on, and I believe everything respawned. Yeah, everything respawned. So, we may have to heal up. Oh gosh. My eye, and I apologize for the brushing up against the microphone. Anyway, let us proceed. Them high quality sounds again. Let's hit that guy. Yeah, as you can see, my health is getting a little bit low. Just take in that. These guys are surprisingly fast. Right. At the very least, they drop tonics quite often. So, actually, speaking of which, we'll go in, and yeah, I could use a tonic. They heal up for 50, so be very, very free in using those when your health is down like that. Going through. Alright, we were able to beat them to the punch last time. So let's see if I can do it again. So Chrono actually has a little bit of an advantage in that he has generally a higher chance to critical hit, or at least I noticed that long ago. I believe it's the same. Yep. I mean, you may as well farm the XPs while it's there. Take advantage. Something also satisfying about that death sequence, where they just sort of fade into oblivion. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. There we go. Got one. There we go. Yeah, they have a comparable speed, so not exactly worried about that. Anyway. So, tech points. We've been gaining a ton of tech points, and you noticed I already got Cyclone. This is the next one, and I need 67 tech points in order to get it. So I accumulate those as I fight, along with experience points, and that's how you get your different abilities. You see there's a 1, 2, and 3 up there, but we won't worry about those at the moment. We'll just keep moving. We'll just not worry about that. I know most of you guys are going to be really familiar with what that is, and it's one of my favorite things about the game. But there's a lot of favorite things about the game, if you haven't noticed. There we go. Smack. Smack him with my wooden sword. Now, another question. Why did I not go through that northern exit of the forest? Well, the simple reason is there's really nothing up there. It leads to the castle, and eventually that'll be important. But at the moment, that is not important at all. And also, you're not really allowed entry. So, sort of defeats the purpose there. No, Marcus, not where I needed to be. It was in Truce. There we go. Actually, why would I need to go to the end? How about a snooze? Why would I have to sleep in an inn in my own hometown? And that should have... There we go. It healed me up. Good. Excellent. Oh. Meow. Anyway, let's get this going. Welcome to the Millennial Fair. Have fun. There's something intrinsically just satisfying about this music. I heard Luca and her dad have made another crazy invention. Hope it doesn't blow up like all the others. Well, that's promising. This is Lean's Square. They say people who hear Lean's bell will have interesting and happy lives. Okay. So this will come in handy. It's one of those, you just sort of presume that something bad is going to happen. Now you ask why I didn't buy the weapons down there in Poor. Well, Poor's got a bit of an inflation problem. Oop, I believe, yeah, there we go. So, those are actually the lowest type. So... buy something from Melchior, the swordsmith? Let's see. Just a simple, innocuous swordsmith. He has a really, really expensive sword. That really only increases it by 7. That's not the best. But this is actually very satisfying. I live on the continent to the east. Come see me sometime. Oh. Well, if we get the opportunity, I guess. Don't see why not. So now we actually have a sword. Been throwing around this wooden sword for the longest time. Let's get rid of that. It's not like anybody else can use it. As the one person said before, there are only specific things that we can use. I heard this guy pays big bucks for charms, weapons, pendants, and other rarities. What's the big deal? So what if we won a war against a wizard hundreds of years ago? Oh, is that why? Oh, let me race! Let me race! Ah! Ah! When I first played this, I really, really wanted that to be the competition, rather than betting on who wins. Actually, going, Cadillac, you're a sure bet. Oh, sure. That's... So, it's hard to say which one wins. Oh! Yeah! Yeah! Cadillac won! Alright. Where's my money? That's great. I'll put 20... Yeah! Better put 20 silver points. Renowned Tent of Horrors. Alright. We'll worry about that in just a second. Alright. Oop. Almost. Oh, almost. There we go. Ah. Man. I always try and... There we go. You gotta... There, now I've got it. But anyway. These runners are busy racing, so they won't talk to you. This kingdom's been through a lot, like the war against Magus 400 years ago. Oh, so that's the wizard. Thank goodness things are so peaceful now. Alright. So, let's finish the episode. Let's go up here first. Well, nah. We'll close it off right here. Alright, well, thank you for watching, and I hope that you join me again next time. Thank you, and have a blessed day.